So dear students, today we will discuss the chapter 7, that is conservation of plants and of earth. So conservation of plants and animals, that include the topic 1 is your deforestation and its causes, then it's your consequence of deforestation, conservation of forest and wildlife, biosphere reserve, flora and fauna, endemic species. So your point number 1 is what? Deforestation and its causes. So deforestation is a process of cutting down of forest due to our daily activities. Our daily or day-to-day activities include the cutting down of forest for our benefits. Okay, and the causes of deforestation are, that is for making of furniture, to increase our agricultural landfills, etc. So consequences of deforestation. So consequences of deforestation are, there is drought, okay, sudden rainfall or flood. So drought is what? If the rainfall will be very less, then the result of which the soil will not get adequate water. Okay, once the adequate rainfall will not be there, so there will be cracks in the soil. That is what? Droughts. Okay, if there will be drought, then what happen? Your soil fertility will be lost, and as a result of which the agricultural field will not be there. So then point number 3 is what? Your conservation of forest and wildlife. So conservation of forest and wildlife is that wildlife is nowadays decreasing due to deforestation by the human activities. So we can conserve the forest or wildlife as because so that the wild animals, they could stay in the forest, or due to mankind our forests are decreasing. Yes or no? So that is point number 4 is what? Your biosphere reserve. Biosphere reserve is what? The increasing demand of the human activities, the biodiversity or a variety of plants and animals, microorganisms that are found in a particular area. The biosphere helps in to maintain the biosphere reserve in a place. So the biosphere reserve helps us to what happen? To maintain the balance of the ecosystem in a particular area. Then our next point is what? Your flora and fauna. So flora and fauna is what? The plants and animals which are found in a particular area is called as flora. Okay, and that the plants and animals which are found in a respective area, that is called as fauna. Okay, now endemic species. Endemic species are those species of plants and animals which are exclusively found in that place. Okay, now your next topic is wildlife sanctuary. So wildlife sanctuary are what? The places or the areas which are reserved for the wild animals. Okay, that is your national park, your this forest and all. These are what? Your wildlife sanctuary. So one wildlife sanctuary which is nearby to your neighboring state, that is Kaziranga National Park, that is in Assam. Okay, then your next topic is migration. Migration is the movement of a species from one place to another. That is called as, you have seen migratory birds, those birds which comes in the winter season, or you have seen some of the birds which come in the with autumn. That is the most of the birds that moves from one place to another. That is migratory birds. Okay, now recycling of paper. So paper can be recycled in a very vast ways. Okay, paper recycling is a very good process, so that if we recycle the paper again and again, the rate of deforestation will be very low.